wasn't really the case. The other guys, they have 4 years, and they just don't show you anything. And if you don't show any progress, like Jake Locker, how many coaches has Jake Locker gotten fired or removed or whatever? Jake Locker's a guy that is just not good at the NFL level. He can't stay healthy. He's not good enough to make it work. So the NFL is a rough league, man. Very rough league.
How long until Dennis Allen gets fired?
Well, there was a tweet about when we first started the show that said he was getting fired immediately and that it will be announced as soon as Tuesday. That tweet has now been deleted. I still think he gets fired during the bye week because whoever your coach is going to be the interim coach wants to have the bye week to implement whatever the new changes they want to add. So I think he does get removed during the bye week, but we'll see. It's not his fault. Bad situation that everyone's in. In the NFL, especially in that division where you got two pretty good quarterbacks, or you got two really good quarterbacks and one decent one, you've got to have some talent on both ends. You've got some defense guys that can play against those quarterbacks, and you got to have some offensive firepower that can fight fire with fire. They don't have any of that. If you don't have that, you have no chance.
Yeah. The Raiders, it's dumpster fire. It's been a dumpster fire, since they lost the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. And I didn't think it could get any worse from when Al Davis is running it. It seems like it's gotten worse under Mark Davis. I mean, the talent looks like it's a little better, but the day-to-day operations don't look any better, even with Reggie McKenzie running things.
Well, you know what? When it comes down to it, they were pretty much, Al left, as great as Al was and, the prime of his career and what he's done for the league, he left the Raiders in a bad situation that, one, they had a lot of cap room this past summer, but the first 2 years, they had so many bad contracts, they had to just kind of just eat those because there were just so many bad deals and so many backloaded contracts and dead cap money. It was atrocious, and they had to kind of wait that out. But also, Al's did so much damage that Oakland became the place where guys just didn't want to go unless they're getting overpaid to the point where they couldn't refuse it. And that's the problem they're in now. They can't go out and get free agents that are in their prime because no one really wants to go there. And if no one really wants to go there, then you kind of get stuck with second and third tier free agents, and you just can't win the NFL that way.
Do you think Oakland do you think they're going to get a new stadium, or do you think they're going to move back to LA?
I do think eventually they'll be in LA, but they got to get better as a team, man. This team is just not good. They got to get some clear talent. I like what I see in Derek Carr, and I like what I see up the first round pick, Khalil Mack, but at the end of the day, man, I just don't, I just really don't see the talent there to make any splashes. They got to do better. They really, really, really got to do better because if they don't, man, it's going to be the same thing when they were in LA way back when. People just didn't go to games because they weren't good and the stadium was too large and it was in a bad area. So I don't know. I'm not really. I don't see anyone building a stadium in Oakland. I don't see any investor putting up $1 billion to build a stadium in Oakland. And there's a lot of parts of Oakland that's really nice. I just don't see someone putting their hard-earned money behind a stadium in Oakland. I just don't see
it. In LA, do you? I don't know. The Jimmy Kimmel theory is, the NFL will always use LA as a threat to make a team build a new stadium. And, LA's building a stadium to, get a Super Bowl. Who do you think is the first team to bite to go? A lot of talk before when there was that lockout, the talk was San Diego was possibly going to go. Who do you see going there? There's a lot of teams that could go at any point. Jacksonville, I don't see that happening right now. Oakland, San Diego. Is there anybody else on the radar?
Well, I just don't see teams moving. It would be very difficult to see a team moving outside of the Raiders. You know what I mean? I just don't see it. I really don't see a team just moving. The teams that are in their own place right now, they're going to stay there for the most part, besides the Raiders. Maybe the Rams. The Rams may be on the move as well because their stadium situation is just as bad as the Raiders. Well, no, it's not bad. They don't have they don't have an infield diamond in their football field. But for the most part, teams can't use that leverage thing anymore because all the teams in the league pretty much have new stadiums or upgrades to their stadiums, so they really can't use I'm moving to LA card anymore. So you might as well just bring a team or two over to LA and keep it moving.
I'd like to see the Jets get their own stadium by moving to LA. I think that would be a good
That's
one.
never going to happen.
I know that's never going to happen, but that would be pretty good. Also, it would be great if the Raiders and Rams both went back to LA and got new stadiums from LA. That would be a 30 for 30 right there on those two.
Well, that may happen.
What?
That may happen. That actually may happen. By 2020, that may be a reality.
I mean, that would be probably the best 30 for 30 ever, and it could be hosted by Ice Cube as well. That would be an awesome 30 for 30, in my opinion.
Well, as crazy as it sounds, Bob, there's a lot of fans in Los Angeles that still rep both teams. Like, they still are fans of both teams. You have a lot of Rams fans in Los Angeles, and if you've ever been to L.A., you already know Raider fans, the majority of football fans in L.A. are Raider fans, as crazy as it sounds. So if both teams were to move back, they wouldn't have a whole lot of problems, selling out games or anything like that. It would be a welcome blessing. As long as they get a new ballpark, if they put the ballpark in a location that people can tailgate and want to be. And that's the thing. Like, you have to, when it comes to a football stadium, you can't put it in a place where people can't tailgate at, and you can't put it at a place where people don't want to go. People got to want to go to the game, want to go to the area. So there's a lot of things when it comes to a ballpark, in LA. There's a lot of things, a lot of loose ends, but we'll see what happens. We'll definitely see what happens.
Before I let you go, Jameson, do you want to tell everybody where we can find you on Twitter, the internets, and any other, any upcoming articles and what we should expect from you this season?
Well, there's a lot of places. You can find me on Twitter at @VJameson. I'm on there a lot, mostly talking sports, but talking whatever comes up. We also have Instagram at @TheJameson. I'm on there a lot as well. BelieveTheHypeNBA.com. I'm on there. Appearances are on there. Podcasts are on there. All that good stuff. You can Castle Country Radio. You can catch my show with Jabari A. Davis and Jordan Buscreen talking NBA. We are pretty much on there once a week. We have our weekly show talking all things NBA. It's pretty cool. It airs, I believe, Sunday mornings and also sometimes Saturday evenings as well. So it's pretty cool. Fox Sports, 1340 AM in New Mexico. I'm on there. And then also Jordan's radio show, Drive Time Sports, multiple times during the week. So you can catch me in a lot of different places. I'm pretty much everywhere. It's NBA season, so we're going to be flying around.
All right, awesome, Jameson. Well, I appreciate you coming on, talking NBA, NFL, and we'll definitely catch up again soon, buddy.
Not a problem. Thanks for having me as always, Bob. Greatly appreciate it.
All right, thank you. And we will take a break, and after the break, we'll take some phone calls. 585-633-7487 is the number. You're listening to the Bob Sullivan Show on LateNightSportsRadio.com.